Selling light-duty tow vehicles is different from selling other RVs, because what you are pulling doesn't have to be replaced when the tow vehicle is. So all the trailers ever built that can still run are resources, like coal in the ground. There are travel trailers running from light and aerodynamic to big and square and heavy that used to be pulled by station wagons and are now often pulled by Suburbans and vans. There are fifth-wheel travel trailers, small versions for small pickups, and rolling hotels for big pickups. There are folding camping trailers, the pop-ups, with lower profile and lighter weight, that can be pulled by smaller cars, but increasingly are being hauled by light pickups and small jimmies. Then there are the horse trailers, private-sized for 1 and 2 horses, up to giant-sized for riding schools and shows and professional breeders. And boat trailers for small sailboats and runabouts, fishing boats and cruisers, some surprisingly large. And snowmobile trailers pulling singles and doubles in sets of 4 to trails and winter cottages. And motorcycle trailers going to rallies and off-road trails. And farm trailers for hauling livestock, for hauling hay, for hauling equipment. Commercial trailers for lawn services and packaged food delivery, equipment haulers, a growing demand created by cost economics and the lower price of pickup hauling, a commercial potential limited only by the weight. There are over 3 million RV trailers out there, plus horse and boat and bike and snowmobile, and the uncounted number of commercial trailers. The trailers are already here and will need a supply of tow vehicles for years to come. Now, to hear some numbers about this market, please replay this segment using track 2.
Light-duty pleasure trailers come in all sizes, shapes, and weights. The practical pop-up camping trailer can be 8 feet long or 20 feet long, with canvas sides or hard walls that fold neatly into place. Most are easily towed by S15 and 1500 series pickups, vans, and jimmies. Travel trailers are heavier, and because they have more closets and cupboards, usually carry more inside as well. The C2500 Suburban is the only way to tow for many, many travel trailer owners. It can be equipped to handle trailer loads of more than 4.5 tons. Short aerodynamic travel trailers can be pulled by S15s and 1500s, but the 2500 is recommended for most. Snowmobile and bike trailers are generally light and can be pulled by 1500s and S15s, and because of where they go, four-wheel drive is often preferred. Boats and their trailers range from lightweight sailors and runabouts to bigger and heavier boats. Any GMC can be equipped to pull 4,000 pounds of boat, trailer, and gear. Horse trailers are unexpectedly heavy. They look small, but a 2-horse trailer can weigh 4,400 pounds, which puts it in the heavyweight RV category. Horses are also live weight. Unlike boats and snowmobiles, horses shift and lean and put additional demands on both the trailer and the tow vehicle. Fifth-wheel pickups are popular with horse haulers, both amateurs and professionals. Fifth-wheel pickups can be equipped to haul great amounts of weight, and because of the overlap of trailer and tow vehicle, they put more usable trailer space in less overall length, which is one reason why fifth-wheel travel trailers have become bigger, more popular, and more luxurious in the past few years. Generally speaking, GMC light duties can tow 2,000 pounds with a minimum of equipment, or up to 5,000 pounds with some additional equipment, and more than 5,000 pounds depending on equipment and truck model. The details are in your GMC trailering guide, and pleasure trailers are only part of the story. There are working trailers, too.
Light-duty commercial trailers should be pulled by 2500 and 3500 series vehicles. Small pickups and 1500s can do tow work, but they do not have commercial tow ratings because commercial units may be expected to work at full load all or most of the time. Lowboys are among the most common light-duty commercial trailers, 1 to 3 axles. Some have steel decks, some have wood, some are ramped for tractors and mowers and light equipment. They can range from 9 to 20 feet, with load ratings of 2 to 12,000 pounds. Full-size pickups can be equipped to tow 5 tons of lowboy and equipment. Some lowboys have gooseneck hitches that attach to a fifth wheel hitch inside the pickup box. Full-size fifth-wheel pickups can be equipped to haul 13,000 pounds. Fifth wheels have greatly expanded the light-duty commercial tow market. Lighter-weight large delivery loads are being hauled by 2,500 pickups with single rears. In the farm market, large fifth-wheel horse trailers, stock and grain trailers, and special equipment lowboys are doing work done before by stake trucks and farm tractors at a lower unit cost. Of course, not all farm trailers are fifth-wheel hitched. Many are straight pull. Some, like this hay wagon, may use a special shock-absorbing hitch to get the heavy load moving out of the field. Four-wheel drive is a big asset in a farm tow vehicle. These units, called gears, have steerable front axles. Open and closed utility trailers are also a staple in light-duty commercial trailers. Step bumper hitches on full-size pickups can pull 2 tons when the truck is properly equipped. With additional equipment and a weight-distributing hitch, the pickup can pull 5 tons. The fifth-wheel pickup's maximum available tow capacity is 6.5 tons. With capacities like these, you sometimes wonder why they're called light duties. With an automatic transmission and just a little additional equipment, a two-wheel drive S15 or a four-wheel drive S15 can tow a ton. With a deadweight hitch or a step bumper hitch, the S15 can haul a 16-foot folding tent camper, or 2 snowmobiles, or a 14-foot fishing boat with motor, or a pair of trail bikes, or a short aerodynamic travel trailer. Change the engine to a V6 and add some more equipment, including a weight-distributing hitch, and any S15 can tow 2 tons, which is a 20-foot hard-wall camping trailer with a canoe on top, or 2 snowmobiles plus payload in the pickup box, or a 16-foot water ski boat with motor, or a pair of trail bikes on a trailer, plus another in the box, plus additional gear, or a low-side utility trailer that doesn't have a lot of frontal area. And with a little more added equipment, the S15 can raise the tow weight up to 2.5 tons, which means on weekends it can pull an 18-foot travel trailer that's not too heavy and not too square, or a 17-foot runabout. And even though the S15 is not given commercial trailering ratings, the weight of a small towable cement mixer, or a 9-foot lowboy with a garden tractor, or a 1-yard capacity dirt trailer with a load of dry gravel is within the 1-ton tow capacity. And at the top, within the 5,000-pound tow capacity, the S15 can pull a 20-foot utility trailer, an electric generator, or a longer lowboy with more equipment. But commercial trailering is different from RV. The truck is more likely to always be working at the limit, so it usually makes more sense to get a bigger truck with bigger parts, even if it has the same tow ratings. With an automatic transmission and adequate tires, full-size pickups require little or no added equipment to tow a ton. And therefore, a C1500, 2500, 3500 can pull the same things the S15 can, with a deadweight or a step bumper hitch. Full-size pickups can also be equipped to haul 2 tons. But unlike the S15, full-size pickups can tow up to 2 tons with a step bumper or deadweight hitch. Still with live weight, like animals, or with travel trailers. The weight-distributing hitch is advised for load control. At the heavy end, with the weight-distributing hitch and the required equipment, a C1500 can tow 3.5 tons. So can a C2500. 3.5 tons is 7,000 pounds. So a C1500 and C2500 can tow a basic 32-horsepower farm tractor on a lowboy, or a Corvette on a trailer, or a 26-foot cabin cruiser, or a lawn service lowboy with 4 riding mowers, 2 walking mowers, and gear, or 4 twin-track deep snow snowmobiles. A C2500 with C6P, the GMC RPO for higher rated springs and tires, or a C3500 can be equipped to tow 5 tons. 5 tons of trailer and load is a steel 24-hog stock trailer, or a steerable hay wagon, or a 6-horse trailer with front sleeping room. These have been RV tow ratings. Some full-size pickups have commercial tow ratings. The amounts they tow are the same, a medium rating up to 2 tons, and a heavy rating up to 5 tons. But the trucks are not equipped the same. First of all, there aren't any commercial ratings for half tons, just like there aren't any commercial ratings for S15s. Work trucks should be bigger trucks. Engines, transmissions, and axle ratios are different. A 4-speed manual is the usual commercial recommendation. The reason for different specifications is to lower initial cost of the commercial tow vehicle and to increase its ability to work at full load most of the time. Commercial users don't usually want fast starts. It makes the livestock fall over. They want easy braking for the same reasons. RV users want snappier starts and quicker stops. They are more performance-oriented. So a truck equipped for commercial towing may not be suitable for RV, even if the ratings are the same. Let's go back to RV towing pickups. What about diesel? Properly equipped, full-size pickups can use the 6.2-liter diesel and haul the same weights. In light and medium categories as gas engine pickups, 1 and 2 tons. In the heavy category, the limits are lower with diesel. 5,500 pounds versus 7,000 maximum tow weight in the C1500. 6,500 pounds versus 7,000 in the C2500. 8,500 versus 10,000 in C2500 with C6P and the C3500. With fifth-wheel hitches, all tow ratings are in the heavy category. Ratings go from a C2500 at 3 1/4 tons up to C3500 at 6 1/4 tons of tow weight. A 4-wheel drive 2500 has the same rating as the 2-wheel drive. A 4-wheel drive 3500 can tow 6 tons, a little less than the 2-wheel drive. Generally, ratings on K models will be less than on C models. The S15 Jimmy has the same tow capacities as the S15 pickups. The K Jimmy has the same light and medium tow capacities as a K1500 pickup and slightly less heavy tow capacity. The 2-wheel drive Suburban has the same light and medium tow capacities as a 2-wheel drive pickup and a heavy tow capacity maximum that's just 500 pounds less than a C3500 pickup. The maximum tow capacity for a 4-wheel drive Suburban is 7,000 pounds, which is 2,500 pounds under that of a 2-wheel drive Suburban. Remember, any GMC vehicle can be equipped to haul up to 2 tons, 4,000 pounds. Beyond this point, you get into wide variations. And these are all clearly defined in the Trailering Guide. This is your one best source of information and recommendations for GMC light-duty trailer towing vehicles for work and fun.
Just as there is more to trailering than RV, there is more to RV than trailering. Pickup campers may have started the whole RV thing because the slide-on camper turned the weekly work truck into the weekend hunting and traveling truck. Pickup campers range from simple caps to supersize units, complete with showers and microwaves. They've lost some popularity to motorhomes and upfit vans, but they're coming back with rising sales each year. Motorhomes are coming back strongly as well. Big ones like the Class A are built on a GMC motorhome chassis. Mini motorhomes are built on chopped van chassis and have grown in popularity because they can provide most of the space and convenience of a Class A, but at a cost that's closer to an upfitted van. Van upfitted motorhomes are popular with people who want to garage the unit at night and drive it to work during the day. Less space, but more car-like in use and operating costs. The big upfit business is in the travel van, and this one crosses the line to trailering. It's often used as a tow vehicle. Mostly seats and tables inside, it is not so much a camper as a limousine. The nice thing about motorhomes is that you can enjoy their convenience while you travel, not just when you camp. We also consider four-wheel drive as RV. In fact, four-wheel drive is the only RV unit that comes to you directly from the factory, ready for trail following and off-road adventure. Whether RVs are pickup campers, big motorhomes, chassis mounts, or minis or micro-minis, or upfitted vans, or factory-fresh four-wheel drive, all of them are bought by people who want to travel in familiar comfort and style. To hear some numbers on the RVs, please replay this segment using track 2. There are 3 types of motorhomes, classes A, B, and C. Type A motorhomes are constructed entirely on bare, specially designed motor vehicle chassis. Class B is built inside a G-van body, with or without a raised roof. This type is technically a van upfit. Class C is where most of the action is. Class C includes motorhomes on chopped van chassis and motorhomes built on conventional cab chassis. Type A motorhomes are the class act in recreational vehicles. Type A motorhomes can be built on the P3500 motorhome chassis. The base drivetrain includes a 230 horsepower 7.4-liter V8 gasoline engine and 3-speed automatic transmission. The available 6.2-liter V8 diesel is ideal for high-mileage applications. Larger motorhomes with a GVW exceeding 15,000 pounds require a higher capacity chassis like the P6TO42. This is a rugged, medium-duty truck chassis. The drivetrain includes a big 8.2-liter fuel pincher diesel and Allison AT545 4-speed automatic transmission. Type B motorhomes we'll touch on briefly in the van segment. Type C, the Rally Camper Special chassis, a chopped G3500 van, is designed for mini motorhome bodies. Both the standard Mini and the low-profile Mini, which has an overall height of less than 8 feet. Rally Camper Specials are available in 2 wheelbases, with a top GVW rating of 10,500 pounds with dual rear wheels, and there's a choice of gasoline or diesel power with the available 6.2-liter. Type C also includes compact or micro-mini motorhomes built on a light import cab and chassis. The S15 is not recommended for this one. GMC does not recommend putting anything more than a shell-type camper on a half-ton truck. The happiest motorhome owner will be the one with adequate equipment, and GMC can provide that in many shapes and sizes.
If you are dulled, you may find previous car buyers have become buyers for a van conversion. The surprising fact is that 1% of all motor vehicles sold in the United States are upfitted vans. And as the baby boom generation moves into the peak ownership category, that percentage may skyrocket over the next decade. Close to half the RVs marketed today are van upfits. GMC's base vehicle for upfitting is the G2500 van. A GMC van is shipped to an RV manufacturer where it is made into either a van camper or a van conversion. Both are then upfitted vans. A van camper upfit may include a permanent bubble top fitted over the cutaway roof or pop-up or fold-up tops. Van campers account for a small percentage of the total RV market, but are still being bought as starter RVs by first-time buyers. Many will eventually purchase a larger motorhome. The travel van conversion is what accounts for the lion's share of upfitted van business. Travel vans are designed to provide the maximum in comfort and convenience while driving down the road, and are used as executive transport for luxury van commuting or a prestigious business vehicle as in real estate, and make excellent tow vehicles for travel trailers. Travel vans differ greatly in style of upfit, floor plan, and materials used. GMC does not endorse any specific upfitter. Usually, the interior consists of 4 high-back swivel bucket seats or captain's chairs, a beverage table, and a rear couch, which can fold down to make a bed. Modules in the rear house a refrigerator, bar sink beverage cooler, or wardrobe closet. The long-wheelbase G2500 Vandura is the favorite GMC among van upfitters. The G1500 is too light for an upfitted GVW, and the G3500 is designed for constant heavy loads. But the G2500 meshes perfectly with the needs of a multi-purpose travel van owner. One thing that makes the Vandura an ideal choice for a travel van and tow vehicle is the available diesel engine. The marriage of the Vandura travel van and the diesel is a happy circumstance for travel van prospects. The 6.2 diesel makes its ponies count and is off the line amazingly quick. And with the 4-speed overdrive with torque converter clutch, it moves equally briskly through the gears. How much product knowledge you will need to sell a van conversion will vary, but consider that the conversion and camper customer are generally knowledgeable, and it pays to keep up with them.
As interest in outdoor recreation grows stronger, so do sales of four-wheel drive, because getting there is half the fun. Four-wheel drive is not officially an RV designation, but that's what it often is, and it's the only RV that comes to you complete from the factory. A four-wheel drive doesn't even need a trailer to provide the recreation. A lot of four-wheel drives never leave the road. They are bought because they are fashionable. They're in style. They project a tough, self-confident image. The driver's in charge. The perceived ability of a four-wheel drive to get out of trouble or stay out of trouble is one of the attractions. People seeing four-wheel drive vehicles crossing flooded intersections or pushing by them through the snow often get the itch right there. Although four-wheel drives have lower maximum heavy towing capacities than matching two-wheel drives, there are towing situations where four-wheel drive is more useful. Working a boat is often done more satisfactorily with a four-wheel drive because the four-wheel drive can do it slower and with more traction. Towing trail bikes. Sometimes four-wheel drive makes the difference between leaving the trailer at the bottom of the hill or taking it up to the campsite. Four-wheel drive does three things. It adds traction and doubles your chances of keeping the vehicle moving when wheels can lose traction. It can give you a slow crawl speed for delicate maneuvering that is a lot slower than you'd have without it. And it can give you an added gear reduction that multiplies the engine's torque many times over. GMC uses two four-wheel drive systems. Both do the same things, but in different ways. S15 pickups and Jimmy use the new InstaTrack four-wheel drive patented by General Motors. K-model pickups, 1500, 2500, 3500, use a traditional system that has been refined and improved over the years. Neither system requires the driver to get out and lock or unlock the front hubs when switching back and forth from two-wheel drive to four-wheel drive. Many older existing four-wheel drive units require that. The S15 four-wheel drive system has an independent front suspension with separate wheel spring action. The K system uses the traditional solid driving axle and leaf springs. Leaf springs are used on the rear in both systems. Both systems transfer engine torque through the transmission and transfer case to front and rear driving axles. In two-wheel drive, only the rear wheels are powered. In four-wheel drive, front and rear. Actually, the name four-wheel drive is not quite accurate. It's really two-axle drive, because just as you can get stuck in two-wheel drive if one wheel on the driving axle loses all traction, you can get just as stuck in four-wheel drive if one front wheel and one rear wheel completely lose traction. The joy of four-wheel drive is that as long as one axle has traction, you can go. It's like having two trucks hooked together. One can almost always push or pull the other. The transfer cases in the two systems are different units, NP207 in S15s and NP208 in K models. But both have the same low-range gear reduction, 2.61. That means that when you shift the four-wheel drive into low range, you multiply the torque at the drive wheels by 2.61. When gears multiply torque, they divide RPM speed. That's where the slow crawl speed comes from. Whatever RPM the transmission is turning is divided by 2.61 in low range. 2.61 may not sound like much, but with this combination of first gear ratio and drive axle ratio, when the transfer case is in high range, the whole drivetrain multiplies torque 26.9 times. But when you shift the transfer case to low range, the same drivetrain multiplies torque 70.2 times and reduces RPM correspondingly. So four-wheel drive is more than four-wheel drive. It's also a super low gear for extra pulling power and super low speed for controlled and careful maneuvering. All three benefits extend the driver's abilities to handle difficult and varied situations. Four-wheel drive is available in S15 pickups and Jimmy, and in K models in either diesel or gas.